Okay, we are, well, love to say we are live, but I'm just kind of practicing here. And I really hope that 15 minutes isn't all I have. Because I want to get a bunch of people together, the three of us, the three people, to discuss current events, whatever. To discuss whatever. Plug it in? No, I can plug it. I don't have headphones, so go fuck yourself. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to touch on was I drive for a living, so I'm in the car listening to the radio all day. And since music channels suck, I listen to sports talk radio, in particularly ESPN. And I had to sit and listen to these fucking rich fucking athletes pretty much tell me how I have to feel about shit with their identity, politics, and their agenda-driven bullshit. Okay? Listening to a guy like Chris Canty, who I'm very fond of. I'm a Giant fan. He won a Super Bowl with us, and I'm sure he's a great guy. Telling me how I need to feel about the cause and the race relations and all that other stuff. Dude, you're a fucking millionaire. You think I can even comprehend that? Okay, I struggle to pay my fucking bills. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever get ahead. I'm 42 years old. I've been living this way my whole life. Do you think that I have any control of race relations in this country? Okay, because this is who you're speaking to. People like me. These are the people that you're trying to sway into, we need to make what the fuck changes do I got to make other than I got to do what I got to do, pay my bills, live my life. Okay, I don't have the ability to change the race relations in this country. Okay, I know I'm not racist. I know I don't hate anyone for any reason. You could say I hate everyone for no reason. But to sit there, and then the other one was Bart Scott, which two guys, mind you, bet their cars against each other, one of them being a Bentley, one of them being a Ferrari, on if the Jets are going to win 5 games. These are the kind of people that, you know what, instead of sitting here on the radio and telling me how I need to feel and how I need to change whatever it is the fuck I have to change, what the fuck are you guys doing? Other than babbling about it on the radio, getting paid handsomely, by the way. I know Craig Carton, who just got arrested, his salary with the fan was $250,000. Now, I'm not saying that they make that much, but they probably could, probably close to it. Yeah, I can't fucking comprehend that number. Okay, that's how broke I am. I got these guys sitting here telling me how I have to feel and how I have to react and what's this and what's that. You know what? It's a great cause. Have at it. But I don't have to like you kneeling. I don't have to like it. What I don't like is you guys telling me how I have to feel. How I you know, go to your fucking nightclub with your $200 bottles of champagne and live the fucking good life. And then tell me, my broke ass, how I have to feel about shit. So, shame on you, ESPN. I'd rather you talk about why the Giants suck than hear your opinions on shit, on how I have to feel. It boggles my mind. And then you got Peter Rosenberg and Don LaGreca running their mouths like, dude, you're two old rich white guys, or not rich, but the fuck do you know about anything? Just keep the sports, guys, because your opinion means nothing to me. Telling me how I have to feel and telling me what is right and what is wrong. How the fuck do you guys know that? So I would love to actually get through to that phone and call these motherfuckers and educate them on the fact that a majority of this country, okay, is at or below the poverty line, okay, and you're telling these people that they're listening for entertainment and for knowledge about what's going on in the sports world, meaning your analysis and your opinions on teams, not for your political or your, shall I say, fucking left-wing snowflake, I've never been punched in the face in my life views. Keep that shit off my radio. Yeah, that pretty much fucking heated me. I listened to that shit for 4 hours yesterday. And I'm sitting in the car, and I'm getting mad. I'm like, why the fuck am I getting mad? I can't do anything about it. Well, it kind of made me think, you know what, let me download this app for podcasting. So I can maybe vent a little bit, because it's really starting to change my demeanor and my bitterness that every fucking where that I turn to, I got to see this shit. I don't want to see it. Okay? And to be honest with you, I'm not going to change anything. Okay? It's not happening. You know what you really need to do? Get your elected officials. Those are the people that can change shit. Community outreach. Stuff like that. Dumb, whiny, bitch-ass millionaire athletes are already looked down on because of their lifestyle. So now you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that you're going to win over people like me, a majority of this country, by pulling that bullshit that you pulled on Sunday? I think not. And you know what? The NFL is going to lose ratings and money. You should be worried about your CTE problems, not the problems of the country. And on the flip side, Donald Trump's a moron. I think we all know that. I've been told, people always say all the time, well, you have to respect the office. Well, guess what? That works for him as well. He needs to respect that office. You can't sit here and go after a private company and call them sons of bitches. They should be fired. You know what, Don? Because I'm not going to call you President Trump, because you're a fucking moron. Don't worry about what the fucking NFL's doing. Okay, worry about North Korea and shit like that. Worry about, I don't care about what's going on with that. I don't want to wake up one morning and go, oh, look, there's a mushroom cloud over New York City. Because I'm pretty close. And I'd definitely be able to see it. That's what you need to worry about. Not about whether some whiny fucking athlete kneels for the anthem because he doesn't even know why. So shame on Donald Trump for that. Now it's a pissing contest between millionaires and billionaires. Do you think the average American who worries about where their next meal is coming from, or can they pay their car insurance, or is my cable getting turned off this week, do you think they honestly care about this? No, they don't. And and you can see it by all the booing. Everyone booing. Booing their own teams. So let the millionaire, billionaire babies fight and worry about us not getting nuked by some fucking crazy lunatic with nuclear weapons, by the way. And you know what? We all know everyone curses and speaks a little differently when they're not around cameras. But you're doing this as the president with cameras. It doesn't look good. You look petty. Stop it. And the NFL, you look petty. Stop it. And who suffers? People like me. Of all races and colors and religions. Poor people. That's who suffer. And what I love about these guys, like I've spoken about, Chris Candy, you don't think white people are poor? You don't think that we're all rich and we all can make a change? That in itself is a pretty racist statement. So there's been a lot of this reverse racism, and I know it's taboo because only white people can be racist. Well, that's just not true. I read an article about a girl blogged, she was a black girl, blogged on Facebook about us white people. Now quoting all us white people. She pretty much lumped all white people in the same category. So that's a racist or biased statement about how we use dog whistles. Instead of using the N-word, we say thug or hood or whatever. Listen, she started off the article, and I quote, "Do you know what the worst thing about white people is? Besides their food, their clothes, and using glow sticks at festivals." I'm sorry. When you start your article off like that, you lose all credibility. All credibility in any of the content that follows. So yes, I read this and I was shocked. And as a white person, I was like, that's kind of fucked up. You're talking about me. But it's okay. Because I've somehow, me, and everyone like me in the same position that I'm in. And I'm not saying there isn't rich white people that are in a position that aren't racist and do fucked up shit. I get that. I'm not speaking for them. I'm speaking for the people like me who bust their ass, who barely have a pot to piss in. You're fucking retarded for doing that. It's just getting to the point where you're going to turn people. Well, let me put it this way. This kind of stuff doesn't help race relations. Because now you're taking people like me and you're making us go, well, hey, you're fucking talking about me. It perpetuates it, okay? It perpetuates the racism. It doesn't help. You don't help. So please, next time you want to start getting into all this race stuff, just remember, there are millions and millions and millions of broke-ass white people who are kind of sick of hearing about this stuff. This one being one of them. So hopefully I could go live. I think I only have 15 minutes on this, and I only got about 2 minutes left. I'm just practicing to see how we could do this and see if we can get our point across to some people, because none of this stuff is being spoken about. It's all one-sided. And people just don't use logic anymore, and it just is really starting to get to me. And I would love to actually have these kinds of discussions with people who are posting kinds of the shit that I see on Facebook that really piss me off. Actually, the person that posted that on Facebook was a Facebook friend of mine, and was white. And you know, I just don't like to comment on that stuff, because I'm. And then you're going to start a fight with someone you kind of know. It's all. I would rather sit down and have a discussion, because sometimes when you're typing small little blurbs of words of retorting statements of somebody that you don't agree with, it definitely doesn't come off well on paper all the time, because sometimes intent isn't there, and that's where I think we lose a lot of this shit, when we're all fucking pissing and moaning on Facebook with each other, because nobody can have real dialogue at this point. It's all about, let me shut my computer down, or let me type this on my phone, or let me throw my opinion out there on social media. When I have to upgrade my account. You got to be fucking kidding me. That's ridiculous. All right, well, I got 30 seconds. I'm signing off. Peace.